Every time I watch other people's videos or tutorials, I always wonder what goes on behind the scenes. Like, for example, what kind of lighting do they use? What kind of camera equipment do they have? What editing program do they use? Like, if it's a sewing tutorial, what kind of sewing machines? Do they have a lot of other tools? If it's a cooking tutorial, I want to see what their kitchen really looks like. Do they have a lot of measuring utensils? And I guess I'm pretty much just nosy. So I think that's why I wanted to do this video for you guys today. I want you guys to see behind the scenes of what I have for my lighting setup, etc. And I hope you guys enjoy a look behind the scenes at the Bear Pantry show. So the first thing that I want to address is lighting. When I first started doing this show on YouTube, I didn't have any kind of lighting except for what's in the kitchen naturally, like right here in the ceiling fan. And let me tell you, it was not enough. So I went out to Walmart and I bought these right here. Just these floor lamps. I put daylight bulbs in the 3 heads of it. I like the ones that have different heads because you can move it around accordingly. Now this one over here is the same thing, but in a couple of them I didn't put daylight bulbs. I just put the regular, what's that called? Incandescent, I think, bulbs. Now I want to address this really quickly because I'm going to fix this problem. See the fridge? See how the light is just spotting in the fridge? When we first started doing the show, we had a white fridge. And then it went out and I wanted a black fridge, all right? When I brought it home, I didn't realize that the lamps were gonna spot in it and just really flash back into the viewer's eyes. So to fix that problem, this what I did. I got a big piece of construction paper, put my logo on it, get some magnets, and then put it on the fridge. Now look at these magnets right here. I'm digressing. These are from Corfu, when my sweet friend Mario went there on vacation and brought me back some stuff from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on the fridge so that the light doesn't bug you. Now that I've said it, it's bugging you, right? And then I'll be right back to talk about the walls. So this, I painted these white, but Joe would have rather them be off-white. The walls used to be a different shade of yellow that had more orange in it. I changed it out to that muted custard yellow. And I wanted yellow or red because that looks better for anything to do with food. That's what they do, you know. You ever notice when you go to the restaurants, it's bright yellow, bright red? Because they want you to eat more. These are the 2 cameras that I use to record the show. This one mainly, and then I use this one when I want a second camera. But I don't want to get off into telling you too much about these. I want to show you how I use them. And when I say the way how I use the camera, it's by camera placement. I don't want to show you the specifics about the camera. So this little one, a lot of the times I'll have here on a spider leg type thing wrapped around this stem, well higher so you could see my face. And this one that Jory's running is the Canon G7X. I'll have that on the stand, or somebody will follow me around, which I want Jory to do right now because I want to show you guys how I get those shots from the oven. Come on, Jory. So it's very simple. First of all, I go and I light the oven, and I show you guys that I light the oven. Then I shut it right back off because I don't want it to get hot. So then I'll take like my cakes, and I'll put this camera, turn it on and everything, and make sure I press record, and just kind of set it there. And then I'll come back with the other camera that Jory's running right now. Well, let me turn it on so we can see. Turn it on. Oh, of course, it doesn't have any battery. Well, you guys get the idea. I'll show you a cutaway that I did. Yeah, so I'll put the camera in there, and then the camera will be on already. The oven's not on, of course, but you guys think it's on. And then I'll come and open it up, stick my cakes in or whatever I'm sticking in, close it back, and I walk away because you can see me. You can see me in the oven. Walk away, and then I come back, open it back up, take my cakes out, take the camera out. Then I turn the oven on, and then I bake the cakes. Now, I've not done it to where I take the cakes out when they're done and then allow everything to cool down in the pan and then put it back in, and you guys can see me take the cakes out because I fear that my cakes are going to get sweaty in the pan, so I haven't tried that yet. Of course, with the fridge, it's the same idea. Now, the fridge is mirror, so I have to make sure that I'm fully dressed and decent if I'm going to come to the fridge and do anything, because then you guys will see it. And I'll just come in here and stick it probably on that shelf, open it up, and have it set in there already. Not for too long, like 10 seconds. Open it up, and then we'll get a shot from the fridge. So I think of all types of stuff when I'm doing the show. Jory's following me right now because I really appreciate angles when I'm watching a cooking channel. Sometimes I'll tell Joe, put the camera like this, like if a kid's peeking above the counter to see what's going on, then we'll light the stove and I hear the of the flame coming on. So I really factored those type of things when I'm doing the cooking show. And likewise, when I'm doing the sewing tutorials, I go from different parts of the sewing machine to get what Joe's doing. So yeah, so let's recap really quickly. We've discussed the walls, that I changed the paint on the wall so that it would be more conducive to the camera. I put that thing on the fridge to block out all that light that's bouncing back. I can't change this thing to black or stainless steel because I'm going to be in trouble, so this is always going to have to be white. And I use these lamps. Joey can show you guys. I use these lamps that I get from the regular store, and this one's like from the hardware store, and it's just a daylight bulb. And you always want the light to be keying right in here so your eyes don't look too dark, and the light's above your head. And I think that's pretty much it for this behind the scenes. Next time, if you guys want to see me do this, I can do one where I tell you more about the cameras, and I can also maybe show you how I edit. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in talk, Barbara. I'll see you guys again next video. Bye. Say hello to Barbara. Hi, everybody.
This morning with one local family.
It's gonna sort of like to lose. Look what I have.
Her hands aside.